It's funny. Have you ever found some really deep, profound meaning in a totally unexpected place? Sometimes the biggest lessons in life, they don't come from some thick book or a long lecture. They come from something as simple as a single card. So let's dive right in and unpack the wisdom hiding inside this one.
And here it is, the GAIA card. Now, at first glance, yeah, it's an image, a few lines of text, pretty simple. But what if it's more than that? What if it's holding like a secret map to living a more balanced, more connected life? What is it actually trying to tell us? Well, let's break it down together.
Okay, so first things first. Before we can even begin to get the card's message, we have to understand its name, Gaia. Seriously, this one word is the key that unlocks everything else.
So Gaia isn't just some name you'd hear in mythology. It's this huge, powerful idea that our entire planet is one single, living, breathing organism. It's a whole system, and we're all a part of it. Now, when you keep that idea in your head, the messages on this card start to feel a whole lot deeper.
So let's look at the first piece of wisdom it offers us. And honestly, this is a message that kind of challenges our modern instinct to control absolutely everything. It's all about trust.
Oof, that's a tough one for a lot of us, right? I mean, we love to make plans, to be in control, to feel like we're in the driver's seat of our own lives. But this card, it's suggesting a totally different approach. It's asking us to surrender, to just have faith that there are bigger forces at play, a grander design that maybe we just can't see right now.
And this is really about letting go of that white-knuckle grip we have on controlling everything. It's about accepting that sometimes the best thing you can do is just go with the flow instead of trying to swim against the current. And this is the big one. It's about having enough faith to keep walking even when the path ahead is foggy and you don't have the full map.
Okay, so trust is step one. But the card doesn't just ask us to sit back and wait for things to happen. Nope. Next up, it calls on us to actually do something, to participate and become an active part of our world.
And what I really love here is that this isn't just some vague suggestion. It's a direct invitation. Sure, protecting the planet sounds massive, overwhelming even, but the card also gives us these smaller, specific paths, like exploring herbalism or just working with nature. It's about finding your way to get involved.
And this shows you exactly what that can look like. It could be something big, like volunteering for a conservation project. Or it could be something really personal, like learning about different herbs or maybe starting a tiny garden on your windowsill. Hey, even just taking a regular hike totally counts. The point is just to get your hands dirty, to build a real relationship with the natural world.
All right, now for the final piece of the puzzle. You'll see how this all builds on itself. Because after we learn to trust and then we take action, we find this incredible path to healing. And this is where that relationship with nature becomes this beautiful two-way street. You see, it's not just about us giving to nature. It's also about what we receive from it. This line is basically a prescription for our crazy, modern, stressed-out lives. It's suggesting that the cure for so much of what's wrong, the anxiety, the burnout, it's not in a bottle, it's right outside our front door.
Just think about it for a second. That feeling of absolute quiet you get in a forest, the sound of a stream, just taking a deep breath of fresh air. These aren't just nice little experiences. They're genuinely therapeutic. Nature gives us a place to find clarity, to bring our stress levels way down, and to hit that emotional reset button when life just feels like too much.
So when we put all three of these messages together, what do we actually get? Well, what emerges is a simple but really powerful philosophy for living a more grounded, more connected life.
It really boils down to this elegant three-step loop. First, you trust the flow of life. Then, that trust inspires you to act in a way that's in harmony with nature. And by doing that, you open yourself up to heal through that very same connection. Trust, act, heal. It's a continuous, beautiful cycle.
So at the end of the day, the wisdom of this card isn't just something to think about, it's about doing. It's a simple idea that doesn't really require anything from you but a little bit of intention. And so the real question the card leaves us with is a personal one. After hearing all this, how are you going to connect with nature today?